Welcome back, everyone, to more Avernum. I don't know if we're strong enough to take on this lizard, but let's find out. Alright, he's immune to that. And probably not immune to rain. Fucking whacked his little ass. Notice we have the regeneration happening here. Hell! We got a ruby. We're gonna sell that. Gold ring. And a healing potion. I think everyone needs healing potions. Alright, now we can go through this door. Let's see what's in store behind this door. You enter a round chamber and find yourself in a surprising luxury. Polished hardwood floors, brought with a great difficulty from the surface. Vases, tapestries, glowing crystals. Everything necessary to create a small island of surface luxury in the savage land. A sorceress sits on the throne by the north wall, watching you with great interest. She's very pale. She's been down here for a while. The crown symbol of the Empire is prominent on her chest. You can understand why she's hiding. If she emerged in the public, she would be attacked in moments. She says, "Welcome, Avernite. Welcome to the lair of Thantria. You have passed the first of my tests. Perhaps if you're suitable, we might do a little business. Behave yourself and stay out of my private chambers, or I'll be forced to destroy you." 4 massive golems stand in the circles to the south, ready to protect their mistress. Thantria watches you with fascination from her throne. God, she's cutie. More young Avernites, recent arrivals, yes. She makes no attempt to conceal the symbol of the Empire on her chest. You people of the underworld are so fascinating, so proud. Come closer, let me get a good look at you. What are you doing down here? She stares at you, lost in thought, then she nods. Yes, I've heard of you. My agents have heard whispers of your adventures. We may be of use to each other. Why am I here? I'm an envoy. A diplomat of sorts, here with the knowledge and permission of your king. Ask the mayor above if you do not believe me. And now to business. You're an envoy? Yes, of the Empire, hiding down here and waiting for potential helpers to come to me. Why would Avernum ever help the Empire? In return for goods, magic, medicine, books. We bribe you with minor treasures of the surface, and you do little things to help us in return. How about returning us to the surface, bitch? Not that good a reward. Your banishment to the underworld is lifelong. Instead, we make your exile more safe and pleasant. What are those golems? My defenders. You'll mind your manners and stay out of my chambers while you're here. I am a diplomat. You are standing on Empire land now. How do you pass time down here? It is tedious, I confess. I am alone and shunned. I must hide here. I do have a few books. You said we could be of use to each other? Indeed, the Empire keeps a close eye on events in Avernum. I do what I can to remove potential threats to Empire Hawthorne's people. When Avernum helps us, we pay them in return. Very well. For example, an assassin recently fled the surface into Avernum. His name is Menvi, and he is hiding in the bat-infested cave not far to the south. We want you to kill him. He's hidden himself well, but he cannot evade the gaze of the Empire.
How can we find him?
The cavern in question is northeast of your Fort Draco. Silly little place. Manvi is hiding behind a concealed wall near several crystal formations. If you find crystals, examine the walls very closely.
An assassin?
Manvi killed the mayor of a town on the surface, a minor official of a small town, but a sworn servant of Emperor Hawthorne nonetheless. Thus the death will be avenged. He tricked his way into the portal to the underworld, thinking this would save him. It will not.
But I will be aiding the Empire.
Remember that though you are exiled, you are still subject of Emperor Hawthorne. It is his wish. It is your King Micah's wish that I be aided. The reward will be generous. I see no problem. Tanthira nods. I bid you farewell. Remember, the Empire is always watching. With our help, Avernum can survive. Without us, she shrugs slightly, then waves farewell.
I can take this bitch. Probably not, though. Still gonna try. Nope. Can't get in.
Batcave northeast of Fort Draco. Okay. Let's go see if we can find this assassin. Delivery, Fort Draco. A scroll sealed with the wax symbol of a Tower of Magi has been pinned to the board. It's addressed to Boutel of Fort Draco. Word of Thoughts gives your groups extra chance to resist mental attacks. Oh, we definitely don't need that yet. Could buy an extra summon spell. Well, it's straight up telling me Batcave Assassin is in there. Let us find him. Alright, well, apparently the assassin is possibly too strong for us. Let's retreat. Fuck no, we don't let him go. Alright, let's try the giant out. Ow! Shit! You guys fucking missing is definitely not helping. Oh, that's nearby. Fuck, I didn't want to do that. Could probably win this if stop sucking dick. So let's shield chant, spine shield regenerating. That's a hella good potion. Let's go with the speed potion. Let's go with fucking dead. Okay. Haha, you missed, bitch. Now you're fucked. That's right, bitch! Welcome to the Game Hoarder's fucking boom shakalaka domain. It's Avernum Ghetto. That's it? That's all I get? That's fucking weak sauce. The invading humanoids are dead. Once again, you have saved for Mello the trouble of dealing with a powerful invader. Searching their packs, you find some coins, some meat, and a polished bone wand. It's a crystalline wand. Crystalline wand does cold damage. Fucking putting that in my wand collection. Hello. Mayor Evelyn will be pleased. You report the destruction of the giant to Mayor Evelyn. She is quite pleased. Well done, another item off my list. Here's a higher grade of reward. You're rewarded with a pouch of coins and a crystal charm. +1 to magical efficiency. Alright, so I was doing a little bit of research. Apparently, skills get cheaper later in the game. There's multiple places that sell these skills. So, what we might want to do at this point is just start hoarding gold. So that when we get to the later places in the game, where the skills and spells are cheaper, we can get a lot more bang for our buck. With, of course, the exception being if we really, really need something. Alright, we need to get to Fort Draco. North up there by Formello, okay. Fuck no, I don't let anything go. Hey, it all counts. It's like 28 experience, I need it. There's a fair amount of mining and manufacturing in the Fort Draco area. Thus, understandably, there are plenty of guards wandering around looking to protect the region's wealth. The guards examine you long enough to satisfy themselves that you don't match the descriptions of any known bandits, and then they move on. You find a mine. Several dozen strong, sweaty men and women are working hard hauling ore out and empty carts in. They don't give you a second look. They're too busy supplying Avernum with precious, valuable metals. You enter the mine and poke around for a little while. The operations are crude but effective. Iron ore is chipped out of the walls and hauled out in carts where it's taken to Fort Draco for processing. Uninvited, you explore for a little while. Soon, however, the guards appear and escort you out. So you go in the side entrance. Okay, they don't want us in the mines. The large cave is filled with spider webs strung from stalagmite to stalagmite. The webs are new and occupied. Fortunately, the large spiders hanging from the strands don't seem to be paying any attention to you. There's a body hanging from the webs here, long ago sucked dry. Through the thick white husk surrounding the carcass, you can see a bone wand. You take it. You cut through the husk and retrieve the wand. Your action causes the webs to vibrate. The vibrations attract the attention of several visitors. They are hungry. Yeah, well, so is Lug, baby. Oh shit, we got this Arania super spiders.
Lug don't give a shit!
Holy fucking disintegrated. Sorry, you didn't stand a fucking chance against this party. Give me my oozing wand, baby. Add it to the collection. Oozing wand charges 2, charges 6. Ensnaring wand. Got the fiery wands. Shit, yeah. Bronstock loves. Who the fuck are you? Loves his fucking wand collection. Also learned that level 3 is the max level for any spell, so any of our spells that are at level 3, they're maxed. You can basically train twice on it and find the tome for it. You start to notice an increased incidence of spiderwebs in this section of the tunnels. This is matched by a noticeable absence of small lizards and other creatures. There must be a lot of spiders around here. You stumble into a group of Avernite soldiers who have gotten themselves into a difficult situation. They're surrounded by spiders who seem intent on attacking them. No, we're not going to let our soldiers get killed. I don't fucking think so. I'm bossing up. The fight concluded. The soldiers thank you heartily for your help. Then they gather up their shit and move quickly back to base. Your reputation has improved. Well, liked at 13. We should probably go to Fort Draco. There might be some quest. There's a cave. Who knows?
It's town time!
You enter Fort Draco, famed source of most of the metal produced in Avernum. Gold is valuable down here, but iron and steel are life. Without them, there are no tools, no picks, no weapons. Fort Draco is vital to Avernum's survival. However, such importance comes at a great price for those who live here. Fort Draco is a nightmare of soot and smoke. It's loud and filthy, and slag and ore are heaped everywhere. You develop a splitting headache almost immediately. The citizens of Fort Draco are a dirty, hardy crew. Work in the foundry and the mines have made the folk strong and self-reliant, and completely encrusted in soot.
It smells like balls here.
Come out, Snookums. You see an old woman in ragged black robes. She's having a drink and some bread at the bar, but she keeps looking over her shoulder. She seems to be watching something. Distracted, she says, "I'm Grant, wandering sage. Can't talk now."
What are you looking for?
"I'm looking for my familiar right now. It's being very naughty. Then we're going to meet the dragon."
Dragon? Where?
Mighty and ancient Motrax lives in a cave to the east. He welcomes all humans. He actually likes us. Mages from all over go and learn from him. I'm on my way now, if only I could find that naughty, naughty familiar. She turns to continue searching. She spies a lizard under the table and leaps after it.
You're trying to find your familiar?
Yes, my little lizard, my friend and helpmate, who I won't punish for hiding, not at all. She starts to search. Faster, she shouts. You hear from behind something say, "Yeah, right." She jumps up, running after the sound. The conversation ends. You see a small green lizard. It wears a ribbon around its tail and a bell around its neck.
Hello, lizard. What are you? Hey, I'm a familiar, hiss hiss.
tries to shake the ribbon off.
You're a familiar? For what wizard?
Hiss. For her nibs, Grant. The one who makes my life one long string of torments and humiliations. Hiss, I say. Hiss, hiss.
Hiss?
Yeah, whatever. There's a large, genial-looking man wiping up the counter. Everything in the bar, including him, is covered with a thin layer of soot. He nods to you as you approach the bar.
Doc. Need anything? Why is everything so fucking dirty?
It's not dirt, it's money. Fort Draco is Avernum's primary source of metal of all sorts. A bit of dirt is a small price to pay for our little nation growing.
That seems reasonable.
It's quite polite. I know we're all a bit dirty, but someone has to do what we do.
What are you doing here?
Well, I serve drinks to the rowdies when work lets off. Meals, too, other than that. I just try to keep things clean.
Is there any soot in the ale?
Everything at Fort Draco gets soot in it sooner or later. Price we pay for prosperities.
What do you mean, the rowdies?
The miners and the prospectors and the forgers. They're a wild crowd, as you can well imagine.
Can I rent your room?
Not yet. Full caravan guards are sure. You can never rent a room in this fucking game. Forget it. Let's break in here and steal your shit then. Never mind. Got a bunch of sooty pillows. Don't worry. I'm not looking for your shovels and pinchers anymore. I'm good. Fort Draco! Oh, it's the foundry. You enter the crude foundry. Ore from the mines around Fort Draco is dumped into a pool of molten stone and metal to the north, where natural heat and magical forces extract the pure iron. Eventually, ingots are molded from the carefully extracted iron. It is amazing that something like this could be constructed down here. Metal is necessary for Avernum's survival. A customer! It's Bill! The heat and noise in here are enough to kill a cave cow. You wonder how this person can take it. He's completely covered in soot. Maybe it's filling his ears. He shouts, "I'm Bill! Welcome to the foundry! You a merchant? No? What? Well, if you are, you can buy metal here."
What are you responsible for?
I shape ingots. They can be shipped out. You know, Avernum gets all the good metal from here.
What's so special about this metal?
Well, it's metal. That makes it rare. Down here, I mean. The best mines are around here, so there you go. We got the purest shit. Bill and I keep this pit running.
Isn't your name Bill?
We're both named Bill. I'm Bill, and he's Bill as well.
What sort of metal do you find?
Mostly iron. There have been a few rare strikes of gold and some lapis lazuli and redstone.
What can you do with them?
Nothing yet, but we'll figure something out. This smithy is dominated by an enormous metal anvil. It would take at least 10 strong people to lift it, probably more. It's an awesome sight. According to the sign outside, it's the property of Boutel, the smith. You deliver the scroll to Boutel. He opens and reads it. A commission to create lab equipment for the Tower of Magi. Very nice. Very profitable indeed. You deserve a proper reward for this intelligence. He gives you a newly made steel breastplate. And he talks just like the game hoarder. Imagine that. I'll be a great smith. Steel fucking breastplate. Holy shit. Minus 15. Hit chance. Alright. How much more can you fuck me up? The trade-off is the armor and the evade. Care to hunt arenas? You see a smiling, dirty woman sitting behind the counter. She wears a very pretty black dress. Because of all the soot in Fort Draco, you can't be sure if the dress was originally black. She says, "Welcome, adventurers. I am Afe. Don't see many of your sort here. This isn't the sort of business unless you have arena fangs. Aranea fangs? Aranea? Yeah, sure. You're interested in Aranea fangs? Ah, yes, the Aranea are a race of vicious, evil spiders which live in the tunnels to the west. They harass the merchants. Very dangerous. I have set up a reward system for anyone killing these creatures. When you find the fangs, bring them to me, and I'll give you 50 coins for each pair. 50! Have anything for sale? Only my services. If you have any ore or metal that needs to be assayed, I can do that for you. But you don't seem the type.
What do you do for this mining town?
I'm the town metallurgist, and I dabble in chemicals as well. You'd be amazed at how often the cave workers need an alchemist of some sort.
What do you do to metal?
Miners dig up the ore, gold, copper sometimes, mostly iron, and bring them here to be analyzed. If I say the ore is okay, then the ore gets processed, mostly into pig iron. But we can even make steel in small quantities.
Do you know alchemy?
You wouldn't be interested, I'm afraid. The alchemy I do is painfully tedious stuff to the layperson. If you need potions made, you can find the alchemist in Fort Draco in the Tower of Magi.
Nothing for sale. But a bucket and a pail.
She got a gold bar. We could gank a link. Alright, she's looking for spider fangs. There's the quest. Brandon's boats. We're not really buying boats right now, but we'll talk to Brandon just to talk to everyone. You see a small man with short blonde hair. He wears a belt laden with tools. He must be the boatwright for Fort Draco. He nods as you enter. Welcome to my shop. I'm Brandon. I'm the only source of boats here traveling of the Northern River. Only 300 coins.
I don't need a fucking boat.
Well, sorry to hear it. I'll be getting back to work. Yeah, we're not boating around yet. Cave cow. Hey, leather pants that I can sell? Whatever. Money's money. You see a beautiful woman with long brown hair and an astonishing variety of freckles. Strangely, both her and her shop are free of soot. Welcome, she says. I am Sue. I offer both laundry and supplies. Most travelers around here can make use of both.
Can you do my laundry?
She lets out a sigh. That looks like a job, but all right. While you wait, she cleans your clothes and scrubs your armor. When you leave, you are very shiny. Okay.
Heard anything interesting from passing adventurers?
Actually, yes. A crazy fellow was wandering through here a few weeks ago. He said that he'd met a bunch of friendly spiders to the west, and that one of them was looking to hire humans. Its name was Spider.
Wait, what?
She shrugs. That doesn't make any sense to me, but that's what I heard. You take note of her peculiar information. And she has some interesting stuff to buy.
How do you keep your store so clean?
She seems pleased that you notice. Yes, I used to spend all my time keeping things neat, but then I found out how reasonably priced dirt repulsion spells are. This is why everyone brings me their dirty clothes for cleaning. My shop is the only place clean enough to get the job done. The job might not be glamorous, but let's just say it's well worth my time. Carlos, the proprietor of this small food shop. He's very busy. He has to deal with customers, make the food, and try to keep the ever-present soot flakes from getting into the flavor. When you enter, he inspects you very closely. He seems very interested in your weaponry and armor for a simple merchant. He gives you a little smile and says, "I'm Carlos. Welcome to my shop, stranger."
You called me stranger?
I did, not to worry. We get a lot of strangers up here. They are welcome. They bring business.
Are those your cave cows outside?
Yes, sir, I love them dearly. Even more when it's time for one of them to make the ultimate sacrifice. Why, I raised them since they were calves. That reminds me, I need some more veal. You could buy rations. You could get meat, bread, and the like from me. If that's what you'd like. You seem like someone who travels, who does things.
You must know an awful lot about the caves around here.
Yes, I do. Bags of meal. We don't want to buy those. Everybody's shop is connected almost. What do we got here?
I've got enough rolls.
Kind of looks like a dungeon of sorts. Whoa!
Stupid fucking lizard.
What the fuck is this brain rat shit? Did you fucking kill this thing? Can't hit shit with Lug Lug now. He's got too much goddamn armor on. Alright, so these are better. I need to start pumping up that hit chance. Well, that's at 9%. We need to keep that more even with what we're working with here. We're about to hit level 11, so... It's a shovel! Yay! I don't give a shit about shovels anymore. Thank you very much. Stick that pick up your asshole. Oh, it's ingot short. Ingot storage. You need tool use 11. The huge open building is filled with heaps of raw ore. Each pile is marked with a small sign indicating who owns it. This must be where the miners bring their valuable ore, freshly chipped from the stone walls of Avernum. So that's pretty much it. Frank! Your city beggar uses crutches to move down the pathways of Fort Draco. His legs are bent and twisted. He nods numbly to you. I am Frank, a miner fallen on hard times. Spare a few coins for my dinner, warrior.
What happened to your legs?
I was once a productive member of society. Then I got thrown into Avernum. Then I became a productive member of this society. Then my legs got crushed in the mine. Now I try to get people to give me a few coppers so I don't die in the street. Sad fucking story, huh? How about a few coins?
Sure, I'll give you some coins.
You pay him. Thank you very much. You know, beggar hears very many interesting things. Would you like to purchase information? Only 20 more coins.
Okay.
He takes the coins. Much obliged. Here's what I know. Not all spiders are nasty. There's a bunch of friendly ones across the river to the north. Met one once ago, not long ago. She said she was wandering around looking for someone to come help him. She said, ask the spider named Spider about this mission. I know it sounds like I'm raving, but I speak the truth, I swear it. Thank you again for your kindness. Where's the other bill?
I could use some new armor. I could use some new armor. What are you making?
Just some of the best weapons and armor in Avernum. This is my forge. I can repair just about anything.
So what would tax your skill?
Nothing. I found yet. Sometimes I wish I could get a real challenge.
What sort of things will challenge you?
I could repair any weapon that you brought me, but I wish someone would bring me a really powerful magical weapon to restore. A strongly enchanted weapon is as challenging a repair job as I could hope to find.
What are you making?
Better stuff in the Great Cave, really? Yes, the Great Cave. Cave is far, far to the south of here, and I've heard that the city of Darmon has the best steelworkers in Avernum. But that's a long trip. You should just buy things from me instead. This is the anvil that we're supposed to be all impressed with. What's the other bill?
What are you responsible for?
I'll shape ingots so they can be shipped out. You know, Avernum gets all its good metal from here.
Do you need anything? Anything you'd give us money for?
We could use some cheap wine. Keep the workers happy so they don't travel off to other more comfortable cities. Talk to Bill about it.
Isn't your name Bill?
We're both named Bill. I'm Bill and he's Bill.
What are you working on?
I run the forge. I keep it from blowing us all to the surface.
Quite a forge you have here.
Yeah, it's the best in all of Avernum. Magic and terribly hot.
Would it really blow us all the way up to the surface?
Yeah, well, maybe not that far, but it'll sure make you dead. The forge is a mighty powerful thing. If it blows, they'll feel it at the castle.
It must be difficult running this forge.
Not so much. The worst part's keeping the workers motivated. It's hard to get someone to ferry the good, cheap wine the laborers like during off hours.
If we bought you cheap wine, would you buy it from us?
Sure, we need lots of it. If you went down to the Great Cave and got a load of it and brought it back, we could pay you well. Remember, we just want the cheap shit. None of that Almeria stuff.
They drink a lot of wine, huh?
Of course. Hard life up here. Need something at the end of a hot, sweaty day to help you unwind. The miners love to drink wine and fight. Fights are easy to find, but wine's more difficult. Well, I got cheap wine and I got good wine.
I got a few bottles of cheap wine.
Bill takes your jugs of wine, smells it and nods. Yep, that's good enough for my people. It's not very good, mind you. Just good enough to get them where they want to go. He has a foundry worker haul off the wine and pays you for the jugs. Thanks again. You made the cinder of a fort a happier place. Or at least a woozier one. Alright, well now Lug and Clot leveled first. That's right, we getting them levels. So yeah, a little button here that I didn't see earlier. Invulnerability potion. That's fucking nice. That could be extremely useful. And it leads us back into the ingot room. So much for needing 11 difficulty there. I'll just be on my way. because we're gonna level. Level 11. Alright, let's go ahead and pump up that strength. Some more hardiness. Actually, can only be as high as the highest skill below it. So yeah. You can see the plus has gone away. It's only taken into account the base factor. So we're going to do hardiness and some dual wield. Good thing we got that quick action. We could have bought quick action for cheaper later, but I'm glad we bought it now, because now we got our dual wielding at 4. Boom shakalaka. Priest time. How are we going to do the priesticle? Well, we need intelligence. Always. Probably going to pump up priest and arcane. And then for our mage, we're going to do the same thing. Boom shakalaka. Bring us up to level 11. Might as well. Not sure if there's another person we can sell iron to. I need to find out. These wands, though, are worth some money. I don't think Ronstock would be too happy if we started pawning off his wands, though. A group of spiders is watching you warily. They seem quite intelligent. As they try to figure out how to react to you, you notice that they're gathered around something, as if to hide it. Oh, that ain't cool. Attack! I gotta see what they have. You got spiders summoning rats and wolves and shit? It's pretty fucking interesting. Victorious, you cut open the webs and try to figure out what it was the spiders were hiding. A dead Nephilim. You find some coins in its satchel and a leather belt around its waist. A girdle of nimbleness. Oh, you goddamn right I'm taking that. +1 to Dex, baby. I mean, the blessed belt obviously should go to Clot. We're at the Spider Cave. This is probably a good place to wrap up, folks. Stay tuned for more Avernum soon to come.